Why does it always happen like this? You meet someone, it feels intense, exciting, almost magical. But then something shifts. They pull away, they hurt you, or they were never truly available to begin with. And once again, you're left asking, why do I keep falling for the wrong person? Well, what if I told you it's not just a pattern, it's a hidden psychological loop. And once you see it, you can break it for good. Tease the twist. Most people think they just have bad luck in love, or that they're just attracted to the wrong type. But the truth? The reason you keep falling for the wrong person isn't random. It's rooted in psychology. And it's not even about them. It's about you, your past, your patterns, and something your mind is quietly repeating without you even knowing. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll finally understand the real reason why. And it may just change how you love forever. Reason number 1, familiarity feels like love. Sometimes the reason you fall for the wrong person is because they feel oddly familiar, not in a comforting way, but in a way that feels like home, even when it hurts. You see, your brain is wired to repeat what it knows. And if what it knows is emotional distance, inconsistency, or having to earn love, then that's what it will seek out, even in romance. We don't always fall for who's good for us. We fall for what feels familiar. And when love in your past came with conditions, chaos, or confusion, that becomes your blueprint. That's why the wrong person can feel so right, because their behavior mirrors something your subconscious already knows, even if it wasn't healthy. Reason number 2, the fixer trap. You don't just fall in love with who they are, you fall in love with who they could be. That's the trap. You see their pain, their broken parts, and something inside you says, if I love them hard enough, maybe they'll change. And suddenly, you're not in a relationship, you're in a rescue mission. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Falling for potential is one of the fastest ways to lose yourself. Because while you're busy healing them, proving your worth, and waiting for them to become what you need, you're ignoring the fact that love shouldn't be earned through suffering. Love that needs fixing isn't love, it's a project. And you weren't born to be someone's emotional rehab center. Reason number 3, low self-worth chooses low investment. Here's something hard to admit, but powerful to understand. Sometimes we accept less, because deep down, we believe we deserve less. When your self-worth is low, attention feels like affection. Bare minimum effort feels like love. And someone who gives you just enough to stay, but never enough to feel safe, starts to feel normal. But it's not love you're feeling, it's validation. The truth is, we attract what we think we're worth. So if you believe you're not worthy of consistent, healthy love, you'll keep choosing people who confirm that belief. It's not because you're broken. It's because somewhere along the way, you were taught that love had to be earned, not simply received. Reason number 4, dopamine addiction to drama. We've all been there. The hot and cold, the back and forth, the moments of bliss followed by complete silence. And somehow, it keeps you coming back for more. But here's the thing, that roller coaster isn't love. It's a dopamine addiction. Your brain gets a hit of pleasure every time there's a dramatic twist. The uncertainty, the tension, the mixed signals, they feel exciting. In fact, they flood your brain with that high, that rush of energy. But real, healthy love isn't a game of emotional tag. It's safe. It's consistent. So if you find yourself chasing that dramatic high, it's not love you're craving. It's the chaos that makes you feel alive, even though it's destroying your chances at something real. The plot twist, it was never about them. Here's the hard truth. It was never about them. The person you kept falling for The one who seemed to trigger your heart and mind was never the root cause of your pain. They were simply a mirror, a reflection of the wounds, the insecurities, the patterns you've carried from your past. And as long as you keep seeking love from the same place, without healing those old scars, you'll keep seeing the same type of person. You weren't drawn to them because of who they were. You were drawn to them because they reflected the very parts of you that needed to heal. The moment you break free from that cycle is the moment you'll stop attracting the wrong person. Bonus ending: how to break the cycle. So, how do you finally break free from this cycle of falling for the wrong person? The first step is awareness. Recognize the patterns. Start noticing when you're attracted to someone who triggers your old wounds, whether it's their emotional unavailability or their chaotic energy. And when you feel that familiar pull, ask yourself, what am I really seeking here? Next, raise your emotional standards. You deserve someone who shows up consistently, not just when it's convenient. Someone who sees you as you are and loves you without the drama. Finally, heal the parts of yourself that feel unworthy of real, lasting love. Whether it's through self-care, therapy, or simply setting boundaries. When you start valuing yourself, you'll attract people who value you too. Remember, breaking the cycle isn't easy, but when you heal, you'll stop attracting brokenness. You'll stop falling for the wrong person and open yourself up to the love you truly deserve. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community for more insights on love, relationships, and psychology. We're all about breaking old patterns and building healthier connections together. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever found yourself falling for the wrong person? What do you think was behind it? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and remember, true love begins when you stop chasing the wrong ones.